Hey everyone, it's Jerry again, and this little video is about importing digital images into Lightroom and also setting up your catalog different ways. So without further ado, let's get started here. Now, here's my desktop, as you can tell, and what I've done here is I've plugged my hard drive into my computer, so I've got a little portable hard drive here, and this is the folder that I created before. Open it real quick to show you where I put my photographs when I downloaded, and we covered that in a previous video, so if you forgot about that, then please look at that before you get into what we're going to do here. So I've got Lightroom, and I've got Lightroom installed here, and what I've got to do is upload, and so there we go. So I'll open up Lightroom, and it opens to where I left off last time. I'll give it a second to open up here. There we go. And I go to the library module right here. Navigate to the library module. If you're in one of the other modules, just click on library. And down here in the lower left, you've got export and import. Export will be the next video we do. Anyway, so import. So I click on import, and it takes me to another screen here. Again, it leaves off it takes me to where I left off last time. So here we go. So now I've got three things to do. I've got to select the photographs that I want to import over here, and then I want to select what I want to do to them, or what I want Lightroom to do to them, and then I've got to select where I want them to end up over here. So I've got different options. Remember, Lightroom has to have a catalog ultimately that it'll put all your photographs in. So I could actually make a catalog and put it on my portable hard drive if I want to. But it's much easier to leave it right within the pictures folder in your main hard drive, right on your laptop or your desktop, whatever you're using there. So anyway, let's select a source here, and we know that that folder is on the desktop, so let's just quickly go down to the desktop here, and I'll click on Photographs, and there they are right here. Very nice. See, they all show up there. All three different. If I want to see them as separate folders, I can do it this way. But this way, if I click on where they're within all of the photographs, they're going to cover it. So all covered right there. Very simple to do. Then I want to select how I want them to be copied, or how I want them to be put into the catalog, I should say. Now the first one here, it says copy as DNG, and what this does is convert your raw files, if you've shot raw files in your camera, converts them to DNG format, which is Adobe's digital negative format, and then puts them into a new location and adds them to your catalog. The reason for that is it's maybe a little bit more stable than leaving them as raw files. Raw files are actually two files, one with the image and another file with the information to make that image. That's called a sidecar file. So if those get mixed up as you're moving stuff around, swapping files, if you lose the sidecar or lose the image file, they get misplaced, it's as good as gone. So putting them as a DNG converts those two files into one. A little bit more stable if you want. Personally, I'm very careful with my files, so I've tried to work more on a raw basis and just be very careful where my files are and how I move them around. Raw files are actually, they process much better. Second option is to copy these files to a new location and add them to a catalog. This is ideal when I want to make a catalog that's not on my actual desktop computer or laptop computer. Say I wanted to make a catalog on a separate hard drive. This is what I would do here. I would use that right there. Now I'm gonna take the easy way out and just kind of put my files right on in a folder, pictures folder, right on my hard drive. So this is one you want to stay away from. This one. This is if you want to move your files to another location. I don't suggest that because you've already created a nice pictures folder and they're all right in there, and we're going to kind of keep everything all right in there so you can find it easily. This is a default. If I click on default add, see all these things turn off over here. It turns into kind of like a default kind of thing, and I don't have a lot of options. It's kind of the easy way to go. So what I'm going to do here is, kind of what I commonly do here. I'm going to copy these to a new location, and I'm going to make a, first of all, I want to check my location where they're going to, and it says Pictures folder right here. So if I go down here and I open up my hard drive and I go to Pictures, you can see where that's highlighted right there. And indeed, there is the folder with these 3 dates on it. Now, why does it have dates? Well, it has dates because up here, get up here a little bit, where it says organized by date, it says date. Now, I've named these folders. Remember, I said to name your folders, and everything will stay named. And check this out. So now we go down, and they're under photographs, yeah, but each one has the actual location or the shoot. So I can much easier locate these than using the actual dates. After a while, the dates are meaningless. So organized by original folders, and you have to copy those in order to get into these tools. So otherwise, it'll default to the other. I want to make a second copy too. And let's see, I want to make a second copy so that way I can, in case I lose something, let's see, I'm going to choose this. Check this out. I want to make a second copy to my backup drive over here. So there we go. So therefore, I'll kind of like have a second copy right with the backup copy of photographs that are right there on that same drive. So pretty slick here, pretty simple to do. The photographs are all selected here. I've got clicked off where it says don't import suspected duplicates. There's no sense of doing that. And what will happen will be, let's see, any sort of duplicated image won't come up there. I'm going to copy these. They're going to end up in the Pictures folder on my hard drive, and I'm going to do a second copy to the portable hard drive. So we click on Import right here, and we wait, and we watch the status up here, and this tells me how things are going when they're imported, and you can see the images pop up here on the screen as they get imported. And I'm looking over and I can see my portable hard drive flashing away, so it must be making its backups over there. And everything seems to be working fine. So nothing more except to whistle or talk for a few more seconds here, and here we go. It's pretty fast. These are very lightweight files, just JPEGs. So that's nice. Sometimes this can take 5 or 10 minutes on my larger cards and bigger files. In that case, I go get a cup of coffee. So let's see what these look like. These have already imported into the library. So if we go over here in the library and we open up the folders here, and we see that thing that says photographs right there. Look at that. Commercial Street, Fireman Statue, and JC and the Aces. So there you go. Now I know that's a little bit more rudimentary than what Adobe gives you on their downloading video, but I think for our purposes that's probably all you really need to know. So until later, I'll see you.